What if I told you that I can make your job easier? Not just easier, but more efficient, better. You see, running a YouTube channel involves planning and scripting and editing and recording and uploading, publishing, various tasks that honestly a broadcasting company uses a lot of workers to do, but a lot of you are tackling this alone. What if I told you that there's a way that you can do this with a little bit of help? See, with AI tools, you can really expedite this process and it can help you succeed on YouTube even as a new YouTuber. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to introduce you to 5 AI tools that have immensely helped me on my YouTube journey as a new YouTuber, and I believe that they will help you as well. Whether you are a new YouTuber or you've been using it for a long time, I guarantee that you're either likely using these tools or that the addition of these tools will greatly help you on YouTube. With the explosion of ChatGPT, there's been a gold rush in seeing how far this technology can really benefit different sectors. So let's see what AI can do for us as content creators. Let's start with the first one. That's going to be TubeBuddy. Now, TubeBuddy is a browser extension that kind of works as like a powerful secret weapon for SEO video optimization. It helps you to gain a lot of information about your video and view rate and different things that would actually help your video perform better in the algorithm. And so you can use it to search for keywords and different search results and see what will kind of come up with it. Now, of course, TubeBuddy is free, just like all the other programs on this list. But there is a premium version. And so there's ways you can kind of get around with it with the free version, but you can just add it to your browser. I am a Mac user, but unfortunately, it does not go into Safari. And so I have to open up Google Chrome, which I thought I retired a long time ago, in order to use TubeBuddy. However, it is worth it. It is still a free AI tool that serves its purpose in SEO, which is incredibly helpful rather than paying someone to do that for you. And this also helps you as a new YouTuber learn what kind of works, what is expected, what kind of phrases and titles and tags are useful in this YouTube sphere. And this may defer and change depending on the type of program you're using, but on YouTube specifically, TubeBuddy has a pretty good handle of that even on the free version. Similar to TubeBuddy is VidIQ. Now, VidIQ is tried and tested and true. VidIQ essentially is another browser extension that works to help you get a better understanding of kind of what is working, what is popping in the algorithm, what are YouTubers making. And you always want to, as a new YouTuber, you want to get an idea of what people are talking about. For example, ever since the explosion of ChatGPT, AI talk is really all the buzz right now. A lot of people want to learn, can I use AI? How does it work? Can I get in trouble using it in certain contexts or for work? And these are things that people want to know. And so if you're able to learn a bit about it and share about your experience or provide useful information, then people will benefit that and people will want to hear from you. And so I would highly recommend that you use something like vidIQ or TubeBuddy because they will really ensure that you can stay up to date on what people are truly asking for. Now, more on vidIQ. vidIQ, generally, just like TubeBuddy, has a free version and a paid for version. And on the free version, it has a lot of benefits. For example, vidIQ can take one of your titles and it can actually then suggest different titles that you can use using its AI feature. And so if you're uploading your video and you're unsure if your title is really good, or maybe you haven't been making titles for a long time and you're unsure what really works, then it will give you some ideas that it knows will generally work with the algorithm based on what some other people have done in your YouTube niche. And that's very important, is that vidIQ will get a little bit more information about your channel itself. It will give you tons of statistics. In fact, even as you scroll through the YouTube page, it will tell you a lot about other channels, like how much views they have per hour, or how much subscribers that someone has just by looking at the comments on a video. And so there's a lot of background information that vidIQ does for you on your behalf. Now, I did mention that there's a paywall for vidIQ as well. And so sometimes if you're trying to use this AI generating feature, there's a daily limit, a daily cap for ideas and tags and all that stuff. But ChatGPT comes in to really help you get some of these benefits that these other AI tools have without the pay costs. And so ChatGPT is if it's not clear already, that's the third AI tool that I want to introduce you to. Of course, you probably already know about it, but you may not know about all the ways in which you can use ChatGPT. See, ChatGPT is a language tool, so it does have capabilities. For example, you can't ask it to do a scope and review for you. It's unable to do something that intricate. You also can't ask ChatGPT to maybe write a full extensive excerpt or a script in full detail the way you may normally have it done, especially if you maybe make more longer based content. But what you can do is you can still ask it for a script. In fact, you can also ask ChatGPT for ideas and for titles and for tags and things of that nature. And because it's a language tool, it actually remembers the history of the conversation that you've had with it. And so rather than retyping out entire commands, you can just say, maybe remove this, remove that suggestion. Give me 5 more ideas. Give me 5 more titles, and on and on and on. So ChatGPT is really useful because there's no daily limit on, let's say, the AI title recommendations that you can get, or tag recommendations, or scripting, etc. You can even just throw in some of your own scripts and ask it to edit it for you. Now, the one problem with ChatGPT, other than the fact that sometimes the website can be overloaded with users, is that the text is very clearly written in a certain way. You can tell that it's generated by an AI. And so if you want to read your script verbatim, it may not be the best. However, there's another AI tool that can help you, and that is QuillBot. Now, QuillBot is an AI tool that also uses language text, but it can do a lot of different other features. For example, if you were to copy and paste text from ChatGPT and put it into QuillBot, then it would be able to tell you that that text was actually made by AI. So it can be used for checking whether something is legitimately made by humans or legitimately made by AI. The good thing is that QuillBot can actually then take that text and rewrite it for you to sound more casual or wherever the case may be. Now, while you can give ChatGPT that command, it still may not come out the way that you would like it. But if you do it in QuillBot, then you have a bit more gauge of what it's actually trying to go for, and you're able to make suggestions and changes along the way, as well as just change different words for different synonyms and things of that nature. And so I'd highly recommend QuillBot. It has a lot more other features. Of course, just like other features, or rather, of course, just like other AI tools, it is also free and also has a premium version. And so you would be able to only put in, I think, about 125 words for it to change for you. The good thing is that you can actually just keep copying and pasting more words in. So just go 125 words at a time. And depending on your YouTube style, this may be perfect because your scripts maybe aren't 5,000 words long. Now, the fifth tool that I want to mention to you is called CapCut. Now, CapCut is a program that you can use either on a website application, or you can actually download it. And it's similar to iMovie in which that it edits videos. But the beautiful thing is that it does it with AI power. And so all the capabilities that you can expect from, let's say, iMovie, like reducing shakiness, perhaps it's color correction, reducing background noises, etc. CapCut is able to do that for you. And the good thing is that CapCut actually has additional features, like, let's say, adding in captions to a video, which may be incredibly useful, and iMovie is unable to do this automatically. So if you're still working on free video editing software, you're not really making YouTube content with a fully complete system of premium products all the way through with a setup and a team, this is a really good way to introduce you into what video editing may look like, especially if it's really, really tedious, which probably is, and you actually have no idea what you're doing. And so in that beginning phase, when you're learning what works and what doesn't work, CapCut could really help you along the way, and it could really add in some other features too, like the captions. And so with these 5 AI tools, I've really been able to expedite my process and quickly produce higher quality videos each time I make a video, because I'm learning so much more, and the AI tools are effectively giving me more time to do that as well. I want to throw in a bonus for you guys though. The sixth one is Notion. Now, Notion is a Kanban board and planner that you can use to really get an idea of all of your ideas of a YouTube video, and you can really have it check marked and brought all the way until publishing. And so I have different categories that I use that tell me what my ideas are. For example, if I just generate a list of ideas on ChatGPT, I can just put those ideas into Notion. Afterwards, I can then stage it so that I know what video ideas are just ideas, whether they're actually scripts, whether they're actually recorded, whether they're edited, whether they're uploaded, whether they have a final edit, and whether they are published. Notion, however, is not an AI tool yet, but the developers are actually in progress of making an AI function for it. And so if you want to join the waitlist for Notion, you can actually click my link in the description to join and have your account registered and ready on that waitlist for when the AI tool comes out. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. Another beautiful thing about Notion is that you can actually assign each task or idea to someone else on a collaborative team. And so if you are not working on YouTube alone, other than me, I just have myself to tag, and it's like, hey, you have this to do. It's like, yeah, I know, I'm the one who assigned it. But if you're working with a collaborative team, then you're actually able to assign different tasks for someone. And so if someone is your editor, then they can be charged with the editing tasks, and then those can actually just be signed off to them on Notion, and so on for scripting and recording and everything else in that process. And so I'd really recommend that you get into Notion. It is free to use, and especially when that AI function comes out, I would probably wager that there would be maybe a little bit of a beta testing and some aspect in which it's free for a bit, but then I would expect that some functions and capabilities will be put behind a paywall. So you really want to use these tools while you can, especially while they're free, and they really just want to get as much user data as possible. In doing so, we're actually benefiting from the AI tools, and the developers are actually benefiting from people using them. So these are my 5+1 AI tools that I've been using to really help me navigate this YouTube space well, and I believe will help all of you, whether you're a new YouTuber or whether you're a seasoned veteran. I believe that these tools will greatly help you in your YouTube journey. If you're also wondering how good these AI tools really are practically, well, I just want to tell you that this video right now is actually made with all of these AI tools. Yes, from start to finish, I use all of these tools. For example, when I was setting up the lighting and everything else in the background, I had ChatGPT running and doing little research for me, and I was making changes along the way and then going back to whatever it is I need to do. I was able to then take that content and put it into QuillBot and have it make the text a bit more casual for me, and then I was able to remove that and just make it a little bit of my own and add my special touch, and so on and so forth. And so I would really recommend that you try these out if you haven't, if you're skeptical, and let me know what you think about these AI tools. Are they going to be helpful? Are they going to remove jobs from this video creation and content creation field? Are you excited about these? Are you worried that a lot of features might be put behind a paywall? Or do you think that AI capabilities will actually prohibit people from actually succeeding on their own? Many things to think about, but I'm excited to see all that comes out from this and all that it is that you're able to do as well. Some of you are maybe content creators, and some of you are probably also students or past students. And if you're like me, I had a lot of student debt. In fact, I'm actually still paying it off. But I have a good plan as to how I'm paying it off, because I learned a little bit about how I can take advantage of what the government currently is doing and how I can quickly make steps to pay off student loans fast in 2023. If you want to know a bit more about that, then you can click this video right here and it'll tell you all about how I'm doing that now. See ya.